Most of the stuff I talk about, so far at least, deals with the entertainment industry when it comes to either movies or video games or TV shows or whatnot, and the nonsensical things that people say and do, and of course what I see is piss poor writing and acting and nonsensical things that the foolish zealots say that get them into hot water. So why on earth would I be talking about Ben and Jerry's and their nonsensical things? Because they said something stupid and apparently, well, paid the price on it. You be the judge for yourself. And this article from the New York Post, Unilever stock loses $2 billion amid calls. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. Yes, it is. It's absolutely hilarious. Loses $2 billion amid calls to boycott Ben & Jerry's over a tweet. Oh, dearie dear. Now, to you and me, $2 billion is a massive amount. But to a company like Unilever, it's really not all that much. Kind of like when Disney loses 400,000 subscribers or $4 million in options and all this other stuff. It's like, it's really not that much money to the company, but it's a sign. Perhaps it's a sign that there's more to come. We'll have to wait and see. Because $2 billion, their value went from, let's see, I got to scroll down a little bit, $128.5 billion. Well, it went from 130 to $128 billion. So, pocket change to a company like that, but it might be something that sends a message, because I do not believe any corporation wants to lose $2 billion in a couple of days. Now, what is this little tweet that Ben & Jerry's decided to run their mouth about? Let's go ahead and scroll down. If you don't get on Twitter, you don't have any idea what this is. But Ben & Jerry's, being a rather, I don't want to use leftist, but woke, that word is overused exponentially as of late. They are an activist company. So they had this to say on the good old 4th of July in the United States. They are a U.S.-based company, and these fools have to say this. A corporation on the 4th of July said this. This 4th of July, it's high time we recognize that the U.S. exists on stolen indigenous lands and commit to returning it. How about you first, Ben & Jerry's? You first. Give up your big, cushy building. Give it back. The United States was founded on stolen indigenous land. Conquered. The word you're looking for is conquered. Sure. That's okay. The indigenous people are slowly stealing money back from the American people at their casinos. Yes, it's a cliche joke. I don't care. It's true. Give us that sweet, sweet addiction to gambling and just watch the American public crumble beneath it. Too far? Too much of a joke? No. This 4th of July, let's commit to returning it. Again, Ben & Jerry's, you first. Show that you are the righteous, instead of self-righteous, company that you are. Instead of telling people what to do, lead by example. And lose $2 billion in worth. Oh, God, they also brought in the Russia. I just thought this was absolutely hilarious. A year or two ago, they came out with a flavor for Colin Kaepernick, and it was like chocolate with chocolate fudge and vanilla chocolate and white chocolate and all this other stuff. And Heel versus Babyface, he tried it. He made a video on it. I made a video on it too. And he talked about how disgusting it was. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm a little overweight. I'm a chunky dude. I don't pass up chocolate. It's a vice of mine. Anything with chocolate, chocolate on top of chocolate. So I tried it out. And it was fucking foul. It had this aftertaste with it. But anyway, I don't know what the big deal about their overpriced frozen cream is. I don't think it's all that great for the price. You can get store brands that taste just as good, if not better. I don't know. Go to Bluebell or Blue Bunny or Haagen-Dazs, for crying out loud. This is a simple matter of running your mouth, showing your audience that you're picking a side, showing the customer that you have decided to pick a side, an ideological side, and those with the buying power are going to respond. Bud Light found this out. I think Target found this out as well. Now, I'm not going to be making more and more videos on any of this sort of nonsense outside of it's coming across like the general public, call them the silent majority, the blue-collar workers, the people with the most buying power, the most financial influence on the market, are tired of the nonsense one way or another. And they're coming out and showing their support, or lack thereof, with their wallets. Bud Light lost massive amounts of money. Disney is losing massive amounts of money over and over with their ideological, nonsensical movies. People are turning their backs on tried and true brands because these brands have shown that they're picking a side. Dear corporations, this is some very easy advice. Try to stay as neutral as humanly possible. It used to be okay. You used to be able to get away with it when people didn't care so much. But now, I think people are starting to care more and more about where their money goes. Now, in reality, you cannot spend your money without giving it to filthy, disgusting corporations that use, I guess, filthy, disgusting means to get their product. Everybody needs shoes. All these companies, they come out, they invest and are invested in by other vile individuals, because everyone wants to make money. So you're hard-pressed to narrow it down to the most, I guess, virtuous, because corporations need to make money. They're not virtuous. They like green. Everyone likes green. Capitalism. Call it what you want. Whatever. But in order to succeed, you need to accept money from all walks of life, all ideologies, all races and creeds and genders and sexuality, whatever. However, when you start to, I guess, push one over another, one ideology over another, or one religion over another, if you want to go that far, one gender over another, then you better be prepared for the backlash or the lack thereof. Lack thereof, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe the backlash, or even if you promote one over the other, maybe the greater influx. I would think stay neutral as possible. If you're a corporation, let the normies argue about this over social media all you want to, but accept money from everywhere, because everyone likes to spend money. Everyone needs shoes, everyone likes ice cream, and everyone likes beer. When you start calling out one group over another, whether it's political, religion, whatever sort of ideological nonsense, be prepared to face the consequences. I didn't even think this would happen, because I didn't think it was... I mean, the tweet is moronic at best. Really, it's stupid. This is not the first time Ben & Jerry's has said something stupid like this. I wasn't expecting this sort of backlash so immediately. Is it a flash in the pan? Is it a one-time thing? I guess that remains to be seen, but hey, who knows? If they continue to lose money, I will sit back and laugh and point my fingers, because you're going to go the same way as Disney, as Target, as Bud Light. But hope you're not coming to my channel think I'm going to be talking more about Bud Light, because maybe on a live stream. I don't know. It's all silly. It's all foolish. I'm going to get back to some entertaining shit because, well, I found this very entertaining. Anyway, that's all I've got. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. Let's all laugh at Ben & Jerry's.